Hi guys, and welcome to Dusk Till Dawn. It is final table time. APAT UK Team Championship 2024. We're down to our final 9 players as far as the individual championship is concerned. Big congratulations to Talk Club. They have taken the team honours. They have taken the gold. It is between Fair Play Poker and the Midlands Freelancers. They're going to be fighting it out for silver and bronze. We will cover that battle on the final table. The players haven't come in yet. Lee may be in the background there. Are you there, Lee?
I am, Des. I can hear you. How are you doing?
Yeah, good. It has been a
you can say if you flick to the mobile, I'll show you. I have a table. I have 9 chip stacks. I've got a dealer. Say hello to the dealer, folks at home. We've got a deal. What's your name? What's your name? Scott is dealing this final table. So, but I am missing 9 players, and not what. Yeah, and Scott and I are about to do a chop. Well, basically, we're about to Tom Brady. Actually, Tom wants a chop. Look, we mentioned chop, and look who's in the background. Tom Brady's there as well. Yeah. But what I will say is, we're not just going to be 9 players at this final table, Des. Because there are actually going to be 10 people sat around this final table. And do you want to explain to the people at home the reason why we're going to have 10 people sat around this final table?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, this is very special. So Jordan James, who's partially sighted, is being assisted through the tournament by his partner Shannon. She's been at his side from the start of play yesterday. She's seen him through over 300 players. And we're now down to the final 9. Jordan is sat there in seat 6. Shannon will be sat directly behind. And she's just sharing his card information with him. So nothing more, just card information. And Jordan then is then using his Matt's nous and his knowledge of the players from throughout the tournament to make his decisions. An incredible thing to watch. And we've mentioned it on the Facebook group over the last few hours. It's really seemed to catch the attention of people, and it'll be really interesting to see how this works out through the final table. So that is Jordan James in seat 6, who is representing the Fair Play Poker.
Fair Play Poker, yeah. So
perhaps slight favourites for silver, but could be bronze.
So here's the tournament clock. This is where we're at. Play was paused. We're blind at 60,000, 120,000. 17 minutes after this. Average stack is about 3.5 million. Min cash now for the final table is £300 with £2,000 up top. Medals obviously for the individuals as well. We've already locked in the gold medalists. I suppose we should make that announcement, Des. Big round of applause to the guys from Talk Club. Simon Brooke captaining that side. Yeah, they picked up the gold medal, and very well done. We've already presented them their gold medals, as they had 2 players, Dan Williams and Simon, both bust when we were 2 tables out. But there are some players on here, Des, as you mentioned earlier on, that are still playing for the team side of it, because the silver medal and bronze medal is still to be decided between Midland Freelancers and Fair Play Poker League.
Yeah. Correct. So, as we look at this final table, I think we've got all of the players in now, Lee, have we?
They're just about in. We've got a couple more we're waiting for. Simon's just sorting out time bank chips for them. They're all on the shot clock here as we play at Dusk Till Dawn, so Simon's just sorting out some extras for those that need it. And I think we've just about got everybody in. We're just missing Jazz, but I will start doing a little run around to give you who we've got here, Des. So in seat 1 is Neil Banks. So Neil Banks in seat 1 representing Crack Kings. In seat 2 is Rob Wheeler representing Yeovil Poker Club. Seat 3 is Michael Harrington representing Fair Play. Yeah. Standing at the moment in seat 4, Glenn Whitehead, North Tyneside Poker. I'll head round the other side. A face you'll recognise from APAT's past, I will say. Yeah, against about one Rob Sprendells, who's representing Lee Barrett. I mean, Lee couldn't make it here this week. I don't know whether Rob was the stand-in or what it was, but yeah, Lee chose a gender reveal party over APAT UK Team Championship. So fair play to him. So there's Jordan James that we were just talking about with Shannon by his side, how to get this far, and let's see how he does on this final table. Just joining us.
Oh, he's late as always.
Gaz Howard representing Midland freelancers. Again, a player you'll recognise from the APAT show, a regular on the show and representing the APAT show team is one Paul Haycock. And making up the 9, Nicky Howard representing Scotswood, who won this event last year and is now final tabled individually. So good luck to all 10 of you. So on this final table.
Fantastic.
So
what a group.
Simon's just about to get things going, and we will get things underway.
Superb, and there's a big bunch of you already in chat, guys. I can see that. So if you want to do your shout outs to players, please just put them in the chat box, and we will get them up on.
What I should say, so just to give you an idea what's going on, so we've still got, so there's an Omaha, the Omaha game is over the far side there, Des. The No Limit Hold'em side event that started at 3 o'clock is still being played out here. You'll see lots of the team players still playing in that. I can see Ilse over there as well. Cop here is a satellite for the UKPC. That's going on there, that's still running. That's Smash the Guarantee, but that's because of this man, Will. The star of the show at Dusk Till Dawn. Absolutely. He's done the business. So the start here have been great as always this weekend. It's been absolute start. And we are pretty much going to be ready to go. Let me see where the button is. The button looks like it's with Gaz Howard by the looks of it. It's Paul Haycock under the gun. Small blind and Nicky big blind. So folding all the way round to Michael in seat 3 playing for fair play. Looks like he's going to raise up some the first hand of this final table, and he makes it 275,000. So we continue on folding round. So Rob folds, as does Jordan. Gaz is already asking how much have you got there. Now, obviously, there's a bit of interest here because
this is head-to-head. This could be for silver bronze.
Yeah, because Michael's playing for fair play. Gaz has re-raised it from the button. The blinds get out of the way. So already we've got the 2 teams vying for silver and bronze here at it in the very first hand. Decision back on Michael. Gaz raised it to 800,000, I think that is. And Michael decides to let that one go. So a bet of 275,000, re-raised from Gaz. Gaz has got a decent stack of chips there. Had a good run, sort of 2 hands out, and so
good shape.
First blood to Midland. They pick up the first hand of this final table.
Good luck, Gaz. Sterling Archer, as Joe says. We all love Will. So we do. Steve Tomo's out there. Go Rob from Yeovil Poker Club, flying the flag for Somerset. All right.
Both Rob and his dad played for Yeovil in the team event. Same name, so they had to throw a few middle names in there to help us out, because it got a little bit confusing at the end of day one. We weren't quite sure which one of the 2 of them made it through. They were fairly honest and helped us out in the end, though, when we worked it out. So all was good. So the second hand, and Nicky is the small blind, and it's Neil Banks, big blind, and folded all the way round. We're round to Jordan at the moment, and Jordan folds as well, so does Gaz. Paul on the button for the APAT show. And he fires out a bet of 300,000. Blind to 50,120. Just a big blind to get through, which is going to be Neil. And Neil re-raises to about 800,000. So Neil just said he started with 3.5. So Paul's saying how much have you got? So he said start with about 3.5. Paul's playing a little bit more than that. So Paul says I'm all in.
Wow.
Decision back on Neil now. So Paul has gone in, put a big stack of his green 100k chips in the middle, and the all-in triangle, and back we go round to Neil. Decision time for the pings. they brought 4 players onto this day 2, and actually had the highest average stack of any team going into day 2. But it's only Neil that's made it through to the final table, and they missed out on the team prizes. He's used one time bank and eventually folds.
Well, let's go.
And showed Ace Jack of diamonds in the end there for Neil.
Nice.
So on we'll go, and
Nice.
the APAT show player scoops up some chips.
I love it. Cracked Kings, who've been coming to this tournament for a long time, Lee. They're wearing a shirt in honour of one of their players who, by all account, wasn't allowed to come this weekend by his missus, and they're wearing a shirt with his face on, and they're simply saying he's under the thumb. All in good jest, I'm sure. But I love the way the community pulls together for stuff
says,
like that.
The T-shirt basically said I wanted to play poker with the boys, but Denise said no.
Love it. Good on you, Denise.
So on we go. So it's Neil in the small blind this time, and it's Rob from Yeovil in big blind. And first act will be Michael Errington. He folds, and as does Glenn. So Rob swindled next to act. He's going to grab some chips by the looks of it. And he makes it 240,000. So Jordan folds, as does Gaz. The Haycock in the cut-off with him. He's going to get out of the way. Nicky does. So just the blinds to get through for Rob. And it's going to be a call from the big blind, Des. We're going to have some Rob on Rob action here on this final table. Yeah, this is what the people want. Here we
go, Rob.
It'll be Yeovil Rob to act first. To check there, so let's see what Rob Swindell does. Fires out another bet, 275,000. Very quick fold from Rob Wheeler, and on we'll go to the next hand. On we'll go,
Lee. A note in chat from Amanda Smith. Amanda's on her way home. Had a fantastic weekend. Thank you, everyone. Wishing my friend Gaza to win now. Lovely meeting you, Amanda. One of our poker raffles winners.
Yeah,
lovely lady.
Our poker raffle prizes, and good luck to her at the UKPC later on in the month. And lovely to meet her and chat. And I love she's fairly new to poker, and she's got a plan, and she's got some ambition, guys. And
she is serious.
And I love it. Yeah, it's really good to see and hear. And hopefully we might get her on the show at some point, somewhere down the line. See how her poker year is going in 2024.
Yeah. Well, Amanda is good-natured and colourful and happy, and the more of those people we can have, the better. She's watching
absolutely.
In the car on the way back to Malvern. Hope you're not driving, Amanda.
Okay. I was going to say she'll be chauffeured, won't she? Yeah, I'd imagine.
I would hope so.
She seemed the sort. I thought, she's probably going to drive her, so she can just sit back, relax.
Yeah.
After a poker event, feet up. Watching a bit of the APAT show.
Bit like Tom Brady,
Dusk Till
Lee.
Dawn in Nottingham. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Very much. It is really weird here, Des, because so normally our background on the big screen, for those who've been to Dusk Till Dawn, they've got a huge screen behind the feature table here, which is where we're based up here in the top right-hand corner of Dusk Till Dawn. But for all weekend, they've been running our APAT show credits. I don't know whether you've noticed this. Did you notice this or not? Yeah?
I have noticed a 25-foot square image of you flashing. Yeah. Oh, sweet Jesus.
Look at this. Like,
make poker great again.
It's yeah. So for those of you that tune into the APAT show on a Sunday night, you'll have seen this and heard that it's the music that starts playing at 9 o'clock on a Sunday night. That's for sure. But there's me, Des. Like I said, we're going to strong see Natalie there, Paul's on there as well, GG obviously, and Poker Squads and Poker News, and everything to do with the show. Actually, there you go. You can see. So there it goes. There's Des, then it goes me. Don't know why I'm bigger than everyone else. No idea. Then there's Natalie, and who's at the top there? There's Paul in there, and Stu. few awards in there as well. Corona in
A lot of Corona.
in very much in with a swerve towards Jer. Very much in the opening credits. We put that in from day one, and long will it stay there. I think very much NFL.
Do we have a rail at all, Lee, or where has everybody gone? Because there's been a huge rail throughout today.
There's still lots playing, but we've got to say a bunch on the rail. Obviously, the guys that are involved in the bronze and silver medal position, to be honest, we've got a hand here with Rob Wheeler and Whitehead in it, and also Gaz is in it. There's three of them in the hand. Rob Wheeler's popped out a bet of, let me see, I'll get around to see whether there's 2 greens in there or not. There are 2 greens in there. I thought there were 240,000. Gaz has made the call. The board is 3 diamonds, 10, 6, and jack. So we're going to see a turn card. Brings another diamond, deuce diamond. Decision on Gaz. He checks. Round we go to Rob Wheeler. He's going to check as well. So we'll see a river card. First full board we've seen on this final table. And it's the 10 of spades. And Gaz Howard to act first and reaches for a big pile of those green chips, which is that's $1 million now, I think. Yeah. So decision will be on Rob Wheeler what to do. And he's going to make the call. Gaz shows King Queen, and it's Queen 10 for Rob Wheeler, and so Rob will scoop those chips up.
Nice.
The Yeovil Poker Club. Nicely done. Gaz trying to just steal that on the river, and Rob, was a strong hand there, Des, really.
Good shape there.
I don't think he would have taken that much of a hand for Rob to decide to make the call there. He's got a reasonable number of chips. He's got nearly 3 stacks of the greens, and they might be in 20s, to be honest. So he might have sort of 5 million odd there. So I think he was quite comfortable in calling off that million bet from Gaz on the river. Knocked Gaz's stack a little bit. How much are you playing there, Gaz? Gaz has got about 6.2 million. So Paul's got about the same, about 6.2. How much, Nicky, would you reckon? 2.6. Cool. So we've got about 2.6. We've got to Neil. How much are you playing, Neil? 2.2 million for Neil. Rob's up to about 7.5 now. On our way round we go to Michael. I'll let him look at his cards first. How much do you reckon you got there? About 800,000. Glenn's playing two in it, yeah. Rob Swindells has got how much? Sorry, 3 mil, and Jordan's got how much? About 1.2. There you go. That's the chip stacks live from the table.
I'm loving that automated chip updating there, Lee.
Yes, I've employed a bot to do the chip counts nowadays. So
quite
that's
right,
how we
my
do
friend.
it. Everything's AI. That's the way we do this.
You can't get that at the World Series of Poker, I'm telling you. Right, chat update for you, Lee. Amanda says, no, my son is driving. That's good. Here's a challenge for you, Lee. Chris Whitney is out there. Not sure how this team thing works. What does the winner get, etc. Can you take that one? Do you fancy that?
I certainly can. Let me just quickly see how this hand plays out, because we've got some action. So Gaz has raised it up to 250,000. Has had a caller from Glenn on the button and Rob in the small blind. I think it was. Actually, no, it might be small blind and big blind, actually. Glenn's gone all in. Couldn't quite see where the button was. Yeah, Glenn's gone all in and got a quick fold. So there we go. Right, so team event. So 40 teams of 8 players, so 320 runners in total, and they all basically play one great big MTT tournament over 2 days. Similar structure to our normal main events. The prize pool is split, so there's 32,000 in the prize pool. It's split 75% for the team side of it and 25% for the individuals. So the individual side of it plays out like a normal tournament. So we pay out to the top 15 players. We're now down to the final 9, and they all basically get some money. We're now on a minimum cash of £300 for this final table, up to £2,000. The other 75% gets paid out to the teams, the top 5 teams, and you score points by making day 2. Basically, once you make day 2, you're in the points, and the first player to bust out on day 2 gets 1 point, and then the next player gets 2, and the next player gets 3, and so on. So right up to this final table here, where the winner is going to pick up 107 points. And basically, all of your points for your team get added together, and the top 5 teams win a prize. And normally what happens is a couple of tables out, the team bit is kind of, it's in the bag. It's all locked up. So we have a running live leaderboard, which shows the teams what their minimum and maximum scores are, where they range of where they can finish, and then we get it locked, so they guarantee their position. And that's that. It just so happens this year, our silver medalist and bronze medalist in the team is still playing out on this final table. So not only are these guys playing for an individual prize, they're still playing for where they're going to finish for the team. They're the only positions that vary at the moment, second and third. First is locked up. That was a win for Talk Club. And fourth and fifth was already locked up. Malvern Poker Club finished fourth, and Blue Blood Poker finished fifth. So that's pretty much it, I think.
Excellent, well done, Lee. Lee Barrett of Lee Barrett Poker Nights fame, who unfortunately could not make it.
Hang on.
You got a hand?
Yeah, I'll give.
We'll come back to Lee.
I was going to say go to me. I was just going to say I'll give you.
Look at that! Look at that! You got a flop as well, my friend.
Yeah, we have.
Lee Barrett Poker Nights. How much do we charge for that advertising, Lee?
No, exactly. Yeah, a 739 Jack board, which has got Neil and Rob in the hand. I think it's just the two of them by the looks of it. Yeah, they bet out 300,000. It's got calls, so they're going to see a river. Let me get in so I can show you the board here. There you go. And it's a decision on option on Neil first of all. Action with him. He's checked. So Rob has bet out just a little bet there, about 150,000. Oh, was it all in? Oh, it seemed quite light, I must admit. Rob Swindles said, we know it was all in. It's like, yeah.
We'll take that. We will take that. So just mentioning Lee, late to the party, but now fully on the virtual rail for Rob Swindells, looking to bring it home for LBPN. Really missed not being there this weekend. We missed you too, Lee. Hope you're well. And I'm sure we will see you down the track.
Des, surely you've got one question to ask Lee Barrett if he's on the rail. We all want to know the answer.
Well, the question, Lee, was we're having a discussion.
We want to know. Surely
we're having a discussion about how many players might have attended all of these events, right? The UK team, which has run for 15 years now, just didn't run during the COVID years. How many of those did you attend? We think you might be one of the few who might have attended quite a few of them, really. Apart from this year, of course. Now, while Lee's thinking about that, Mark Taylor's on YouTube.
But we also want to know, Des, boy or a girl. We want to know about the gender reveal party. That's what we want to know. Come on, that's what everyone's tuning in.
Gender reveal party, Lee? I must have missed out on that.
That's where Lee's been this weekend.
Has he?
I know it.
I know it. They don't tell me these things. Mark Taylor says, go fair play, you babes. Jasmine Price says, go on, Gaz. Terry Timmons is out there, Lee. Come on, babe. Gaz, of course. Claire Howard says, good luck to my husband, Nicky. Simon Lawler says, which Walsall fan will go furthest? Oh, that's an interesting question. What else have we got? Vince is out there. I'm laddering up nicely thanks to Mike and Jordan. Go fair play. See that cash gets shared, Lee.
So we've got a raise here from Paul Haycock 300,000, and it's folded all the way around to Glenn. It's re-popped it to 700,000. Paul's popped a time bank in. He's having a little bit of a think about this, guys.
Wow.
And he's made the call, so we're going to see a flop here. Four of clubs, five of spades, seven of diamonds. Check from Paul, Glenn's all in. And Paul quickly folds, so on we go. So I'll go round to the two Walsall fans. So so Terry's in the chat and says good luck, babe. So just to let you know, Paul. Yeah, that's from Terry. Yeah, so good luck. Yeah. I mean, I can only assume it was aimed at Paul. I'm assuming. Gotta be. Yeah. Yeah, she's only human, says Gaz. She's only human.
Wowzers.
It's the beard, apparently. Gaz can't grow that beard. That's the problem.
Beard looks very hot, Lee. Lee's come back to us, Lee, and he says, I think I missed one in 2012 when my son was born. Decent excuse. Mike Scuthern deputised as team cap for that year. Other than that, and this year, it's probably the only one he's missed.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a good run. We reckon Claire Duffy, we think, might be the only one that's actually done all 15. We think possibly that could be the case.
And H-Bomb Smokey Lee on YouTube. Go on, Jordan and Shannon. Whoop, whoop.
Excellent stuff. So I think what we're saying is here, so you've got, Jordan and you've got Michael both playing for fair play. And I reckon they're probably the two shortest stacks at this final table at the moment. And obviously hanging on, wanting to try and get those points to secure silver medal position. What I should say, I'm sure they won't mind me saying, they obviously they've decided as a team to split their prize 9 ways rather than 8. They've included Shannon in the team, which is wonderful.
Sense.
And when Ben Walton, the captains, talked to me saying they were going to do that, I said, well, I'll tell you one thing for sure: if they medal, we'll be making it 9 medals, which is what we're definitely going to be doing. We don't know whether it's going to be silver or bronze yet for them, but basically we will be presenting them 9 medals because Shannon very much has been a part of their team for the weekend, and it's been great to see. So
fantastic, love it, great story,
wonderful to see. It's incredible. I mean, to witness it, the information that Jordan has to kind of store and about what's going on at the table and everything is phenomenal. It puts some poker players to shame, to be honest. They're able to see everything around them and they still don't know what's going on, and when it's their turn to act.
Oh dear.
Simon a little giggle. Yeah, it's true though. It's very, very true.
Oh dear. Back into the chat box, true, Lee. Dean Short says, go on Glenn, the geek Whitehead. Good luck, mate. Bob Wheeler says, taught him everything he knows. I think we know Bob's talking about Rob. Lee says, as for the gender reveal, don't ask, but it's still yet to be revealed. Wow.
Oh, wow, okay.
Brian Queen says, good luck, Banksy.
Let's see if I can get Neil in shot. We're doing a good luck, Banksy.
There we go.
Good
luck, Banksy.
Yeah, there we go.
That's from Brian Queen. It's a very well-mannered rail, Lee. They weren't like that at all half an hour ago.
No, to be honest, the rail's very quiet, Des. I mean, they
were on top of the table.
Yeah.
It was like whooping and...
They're here to support Gaz, but he's disappeared, so they've decided that Paul's their favourite now. And we all know it's because of the beard, yeah? It's the beard, it's the beard, yeah.
Oh, that's funny. That is funny.
So, the guys are all supporting Gaz. They're all in the mix for the silver medal, if Gaz can do the business. If he doesn't, they'll disown him. They'll say, Gaz who? But a few faces you might recognise from APAT for those of you at home. And Rab in the background there.
Oh, we love Rab in his arms.
Winner last year. Yeah. If you haven't seen the picture of Rab's tattoo on Facebook, check it out. It's joy to behold. It really is.
Steve Forty says, we don't have a team member on the final, so I'll have to support Paul Haycock, I think. It's good to see you over the weekend, Steve. Amanda says the rail there, they look like a bunch of bouncers. I'm not going to say anything about that.
Security to the feature table.
Terry's less kind. She says, look at the rail, always said was shit. God, I have no idea what she's referring to. And Bob says...
you're not missing a huge amount of this final table, is it? Just not a huge amount going at the moment, just chips moving around. So,
listen, a message for Rob Wheeler, Lee. Bob says, Barney and Coco say good luck, Robert.
Oh, I will let Rob know that apparently Barney and Coco say good luck. So, so you're very welcome. There you go.
He likes that.
There you go. You don't get this sort of series at the World Series. The service we provide.
Thank Christ, Lee. Thank Christ you don't. Come on, Glenn Whitehead from Dawn Jennings.
Let's have a look. So we've got 7 diamonds, King of Diamonds, and the 8 of clubs. And the players in the hand here are Paul, Nicky, and Neil, I think. And each of the 3 of them. Yeah, it is. So it's the two blinds and Paul's on the button. So that's what we've got going on. So Nicky fires out a bet of 330,000. Neil folds. Paul's having a little look here, seeing how much Nicky's playing. And Paul is all in.
Chunky.
Decision back on Nicky.
It's call.
Nicky says, call 8-7 for Nicky. It's 4-5 of diamonds for Paul. So it's the 8-7 at risk, but it's got the 2 pair and is still in lead at the moment. Here comes the river card. And it's a 6 on the river for the straight.
Wow.
For Paul Haycock, the APAT show. And we're going to lose Nicky from Scott Squad in 9th place on this final table. Round of applause for Nicky. Very well done to him.
Well played, Nicky. Very unlucky.
He's going to pick up £300, and Simon will sort it out. Ricky Butland wants to sit down in seat 9. He's got chips and he wants to sit down. He's like, yeah, seat available. Yeah, seat available.
Wow.
So first exit on the final table.
It's quite the card to hit there, Lee. The inside straight.
Absolutely. But for anyone that's played against Paul Haycock, you know, he's got that in his locker, that kind of thing. He can do that. He really can. Yeah. So on we go. So we're down to 8. So the guys now. So it's little pay jumps, to be honest. It goes up by about £50 right up until we get to sort of 5th place. Then it goes 500, 600, 800, 1,300, and £2 grand up top. So obviously smaller payouts for the individual because it's only 25% of the total prize pool. The majority of it has been paid out for the team event. Winning team picked up just shy of £10,000 between the 8 of them, which is superb, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely super, Lee. Good money for a great weekend away. Simon Allen, who's out there, said, last thing I said to Paul before I left was, be nice to Nicky. Last thing he said to me was, no. I think that pretty much played out as per that discussion.
I would say Paul is probably the chip leader just about on this final table. We've got, let's see who we are now. Jordan is all in. So just the blinds to get through. Rob Wheeler's asking for a count. So dealer's just going to do a count. Let's go over there and see Jordan's stack, what we've got here. Rob Wheeler is pretty well stacked, so it's a comfortable call if he feels he wants to. So you might find it's more of a loose call than you expect. 860,000 is the count. And no, Rob is going to fold that, and Jordan is going to pick up the blinds
nice
and
hand.
The antes.
Oliver Babbage is out there, Lee, on YouTube. Bring it home for Team Fair Play. Jordan and Mike. Spicy chicken pastas are on me. Oh, Lee, you might get a piece of that action if you play your cards right.
Lovely. So Shannon will just stack those chips up in colour. Again, could you see if you've got someone that can stack your chips up for you, Des? That's a good answer. Nice. So on we go. Next hand is going to see Neil Banks on the button this time. So it'll be Rob Wheeler in the small blind. It'll be Michael Harrington in the big blind, and it'll be Glenn to act first.
Let's have a look at Jordan and Shannon and how they operate together on this one, Lee.
So it's folded round to Jordan, and Jordan says I'm all in.
Absolutely no tells there, my friend. That might be the tell, Lee.
Paul genuinely tried to call a string bet on that. That's outrageous. Absolutely outrageous. And Paul's now asking for a count, so it's going to be 860,000 plus the blinds from last hand, I'm going to guess. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm going to guess about 1.26 mil.
Let's stay high, Lee. Stay high. You can.
Apparently, the dealer says it's 1.26 million. I mean, who knew? Who knew?
So, decision on Paul.
So, decision on Paul. Paul makes it 2.5 million. So we've got action still to come, players still in the hand. So Neil gets out of the way, as does Rob. Just Michael in the big blind. Michael's going to get out of the way. So it's going to be Jordan against Paul. Jordan will be at risk. Let's see what the players have got. Jordan's got ace king, ace of hearts, king of spades, and Paul has got ace king. So let's see. Diamond clubs for Paul. Nobody's going to hit any of that because it's a rainbow flop. So
chop.
So not enough diamonds for Paul there. So it's going to be chopped up. For anyone that's interesting, that's another 200,000 for Jordan. So he's now got 1.46 million. Yeah. So and Paul picks up 200k from that one as well. So
it's good business all around.
Hope you're keeping up at home. Yeah. Here's a couple of the winning team. Des, if you get back to me, Dan Williams and so basically, I mean, no one on the final table, guys. But yeah, but you did what you needed to do. Yeah. Yeah, didn't need anyone on the final table. Absolutely, they kept the 4 players from day 2 running for a long time, and did the business very much in the team event. Superb effort from them. So on we go. So it's Michael in the small blind this time. It's Glenn in the big blind, which means it'll be Rob Swindles to act first, and he folds. Around we go to Jordan, and Jordan's going to fold this time. On we go to Gaz. Gav makes it 320. Paul folds. Neil Banks next to act. He folds. Rob Wheeler. Rob's reaching for some of those green chips. I think he might be counting out a call, and he does. Michael's going to fold, as does. I thought Glenn was going to, but he's not. No, Glenn's going to call out the big blind. So we're going to be 3-handed to this flop. Oh, King 9-9 with a couple of hearts out there. $260 is the bet from Gaz. Rob's going to fold, as does Glenn. So Gaz picks that one up. Nice little pot there for Gaz.
Ashley's out there, Lee. Do we have some payout information? So we're obviously
for the individual.
We're playing for $2,000 in the individual.
Yeah,
big money went to the team, Lee, right?
I'll show you exactly. It did. So let me show you first of all that's the money remaining. So 350 for 8, then it goes 400, 450, 500, then 600 for 4th. Then the medal positions, 800 for the bronze medal position, 1,300 for silver, and £2,000 up top for the gold medalist of the individual event. It was the top 5 got paid in the team event, and the min cash in that was £2,000. So they got £250 each for the team that finished 5th, which was Blue Blood. And then the winners picked up 9,600, I think it was, between the 8 of them. So just over £1,000 each. Actually, it might have been 9,200 or something like that. So it was just over £1,000 each for them, and obviously then the other positions in between those. So obviously this event sold out well in advance. So 320 runners, 32,000 in the prize pool, all paid up well in advance of the event starting. As everybody knows, we are oversubscribed for this every single year without fail.
Yeah. Yep.
So this hand we folded all the way around to Rob Wheeler, who's made it 350,000. Michael on the button here with a decision to make at the moment. And Michael is all in for fair play. Glenn gets out of the way in the small blind, and decision for Rob Swindell. She's asking for a count on the all-in from Michael. Obviously, Rob Wheeler is also in this hand as well. So we'll get Michael's all-in count first.